Hello everyone, I'm Tuco, and welcome to a brand new series here on the LOTR Survival server, and to our Rhudaur faction that we are going to be starting. So I guess first things first, I should explain the server a little bit. So it's not quite like the Tor server, in which we had access to redstone, and enchanting, and fly, which is really convenient. But this is more kind of vanilla survival sort of LTR, with no access to the overworld, so we can't get redstone. There's no enchantments, and also there's no fly, so we're gonna have to be building everything from scaffolds, I suppose, which is all right. Honestly, there is kind of a charm to building with scaffolds. But anyway, so this episode, I was planning on some massive plans, I suppose, for our city here, because I wanted to build a palace, well, a castle in a city. You know, just a typical medieval sort of city and villages and castle and whatnot. Mainly because since there's no enchantments, I don't really want to dig out a lot of stuff because it's going to take a while. However, there's one big flaw in that plan, and that's that I kind of went overboard on the castle to the point where we're going to have to literally mine out more than we probably would have if we were dwarves, just for the amount of stone we are going to need. So I guess we should probably position this, because I do need to plan the city around this thing. Now this isn't complete. I still have to finish building this structure, or this castle, in my creative world that I build everything in. So yeah, it still needs to be finished, but we'll get there, I suppose. But yeah, I did go a little overboard on it. Well, a little. Quite a lot, actually. So as you guys can see, I need 12,000 stone blocks. Not to mention 4,000 bricks there, another 2,000, 1,000. I mean, there's a lot going into this build. And like I said, it's not done. I still have quite a bit of the actual back to it still to complete. But I guess I can show you guys with the schematic here. I mean, maybe later in the episode I'll go to my creative world and actually show you guys it a little bit more in person, because it's a little, as you can see, it's a little, you know, out of whack right now. But I can show you guys the this part here, which is going to be like the grand hall. Yeah, it goes pretty high up. It's a very large place. There's a lot that I got to dig out, a lot that I got to replace. Also, there's like a massive hole right in the middle here, as you can see, that needs to get filled over. But definitely a lot to do, which is honestly good, so I can, you know, continuously be working on something this this series, which is quite nice. Well, of course, we also have that, but then we also have all of the city that we got to build. And now the way I'm going to be doing this city, it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be a lot different from Umbar. With Umbar, you know, it's kind of just build whatever you want, wherever you want, and whatnot, which, you know, is fine. That's Umbar. We're pirates and whatnot, shantytown and whatnot. But I'm kind of wanting this to be a bit more planned out, a bit more, I don't know, I guess you could say organized, a bit more organized. Boy, there's some lag going on here. Come on. Reason for madness, what are you talking about? We're going to restore the Rhudaur Empire. It's going to be great. Yeah, so there was a little incident in which a lot of the Dundine Rangers spawned an invasion, and well, let's just say it didn't go the best. As you can see by all my deaths over there, it was pretty extreme. There was a lot of death, so that happened. So I definitely need to kind of banner protect everything here. I got a lot of gold. I just have to get around to doing it. But anyway, what I'm planning on doing this episode, like I said, is planning out this city. Oh, timeout. Well, okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I guess the server's been acting kind of weird. But now we are actually in a fight against these rangers, or the last remnants of that invasion. Hopefully we don't get any lag like that again. But we should be alright if we... There we go, nice. And then take this one. Oh my goodness. You know, these guys are good at bow spam. I don't know how they do it, these AI. But they're really good at it. Well, we just need to get him one more hit, and he's gone. There we go, nice. Alright. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to our planning, I suppose, for this base. So, as you can see here by this wonderful mini map, I absolutely love this one. So I changed from my old one to this journey map. It's so much better. I can actually see the topographical map, I suppose. So what we're going to do is we're going to come along here with the wall, kind of come here, and then we're going to come down and then around like this. We'll probably leave this as like the outskirts. So this is like a little Rhudaur village. I'll probably make it, spruce it up, make it a little bit better. And then we'll come along here across this wonderful massive pond here, or massive lake. Come over here and connect it up back with the proper wall. Anyway, so let's continue on then with actually making this a proper city, I suppose. Because, like I said, I don't quite want to make it haphazard like Umbar was, which, you know, that was good for pirates and whatnot. But this is supposed to be a kind of a proper city. I kind of want to make it a little bit more planned out. I just gotta see where we're going here. Up and around. Okay, cool. So we come this way then. Make like a flat face, I suppose. Oh, we might be coming around like that. Or how do we want to do this? Yeah, we can just come around like this. You know, because the walls aren't going to be straight, which is nice. They're going to be kind of more of an organic sort of feel to them, I guess. They're just going to kind of wrap around the mountain, well, I guess not really mountains, but hillocks and different terrain that we've got going on here. So where do we go from here? I guess we just come along over the top, I guess. So we go over that hill then, I guess. Yeah, so let's just kind of come out this way. Now, I would be using stone, but I don't have a Silk Touch pickaxe yet, which is rather annoying. And I know there are no enchantments, but luckily for us, the LOTR mod has modifiers, which one of them is like a Silk Touch pickaxe, which is very nice. Because I will be needing that a lot for this. And we're definitely going to be mining out quite a bit of the stone boulders here, because they are in the way of a lot of our building, I guess, needs. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of digging going on, as well as a lot of tree chopping too. So we want to kind of come down like here. How are we doing this? Coming down here. And then across, no. Coming down here and around like that. So this is going to be a fairly big city, actually. I want a lot of room for expansion, basically. The wall shouldn't be too hard to build. It's just getting all the proper materials with all the stone. That's the main issue. Now, I've been trying to find mithril for the past few days to make myself a fine pickaxe. It's going to be, you know, a little bit more durable than all of my iron ones I've been using. But unfortunately, I've not been fortunate in finding any. However, it's been pretty good in terms of finding iron, that's for sure. You know, finding it in the Misty Mountains and whatnot is pretty good. Boy, this is actually some pretty good terrain here. We got a nice little valley here and some pretty good hills to build on. So where are we going from here? I don't remember. So what are we doing? We come down. Oh, shoot. I've gone a little too far. Well, no, I haven't. Okay, so we come down that way then? So we went this way and then we're coming down this way, I guess. So it's a pretty steep drop. And actually, this will probably be the entrance to the city, this area right here, this nice little valley part. So it should be pretty good if we just come along like this. And then I don't want it just flat, so I kind of want to curve it a little bit just to make it a little bit more, I don't know, interesting. A little less kind of boring. So we'll just kind of come along here. Now those boulders are kind of in our way, but we're gonna have to remove them anyway for building houses and whatnot. I guess we can kind of come down like that, I suppose. So we kind of come this way, like this, and build over and around. and then we'll come back east and north, I guess. Luckily, I have a lot of wood saved up from chopping down trees. Oh, that's one thing that is very nice about this server, is that there is a thing kind of similar to the tree capitator mod, which is, oh my goodness, it's a godsend. It makes up for the lack of fly and enchantments and whatnot. It definitely does, because I tell you what. Whoa, what is this area? Oh, that's a nice little valley. But it definitely makes it a lot easier to chop down trees. And in the One Ring server, they didn't have that, so it was a little bit more difficult to get trees. So I guess we just kind of follow through these boulders here and make our way to the Rhudaur, I guess, encampment, the Rhudaur Hillmen encampment, which is right over there. So that's good. We're almost done with the kind of area for the wall, which is very nice, because I do want to get this mapped out so I can actually start planning out like the road system. I don't know if I'm going to be using a grid system. I don't think I'm going to be using a grid system, because it's kind of, like I said, boring. It's very boring to use grids and straight lines and whatnot. I mean, sometimes it looks really cool, but I think in this case, we're going to go for a bit more, I don't know, flowing pattern, if you would, to our design here. Oh, that's so much better with the sun out. Okay, but yeah, I think it'll look a lot better if we make it more fluid in terms of like how we want the roads and the buildings and the walls here. Because I think it'd look a little bit better if we were to do it that way. Just because we are Hillmen after all. I mean, we're not Gondor. You know, so it's going to be a little bit more rough around the edges. Not quite as much as Umbar, because Umbar is a bit more, you know, pirate, shanty town sort of, you know, antics and whatnot. But with Rhudaur, it's going to be rough, but it's going to, you know, it's going to look a little bit better. A little bit more organized, if you would. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for with this. With this design, especially with the walls. And actually, after this, I guess I'll show you guys the, well, I wouldn't say completed, but maybe like three quarters completed for our castle, which is going to be really awesome. I can't wait to show you guys, because it looks pretty sweet. So I guess I'll show you. Oh man, another one of these guys, a remnant from the invasion. And if you're wondering why I'm using a Rivendell sword, it's because I found it. I found it in the troll shop. Well, I guess in the Etimours here from some trolls. I tell you what, though, I didn't realize how many how many troll like chests and stuff there are in the Etimours. I am Rhudaur. I know there isn't exactly I guess like a button from yet, but I am Rhudaur. Or at least I'm going to start Rhudaur. Yeah, I'm going to be Rhudaur Hillmen. Yeah, some people are getting confused that I'm going to be Rudell, but no, I'm going to be Rhudaur Hillmen, the Hillmen of the North. And kind of rough around the edges. Yeah. So, okay, that guy's still there. Forgot about him. Okay, come on. Get wrecked. Alright then. And almost, come on. I seriously need an army. It'll be a lot easier to clear out these fellas. Do we want to go over this? I think so, maybe. Wow. But yeah, it'll be a lot easier to clear out the those guys, the Rangers. If I was to have an actual army, it'd be so much better. Really would. But at any rate, we're just going to have to take them out one by one, I suppose. Ooh, that hurt. Who's hitting me? Someone's hitting me from the back, I can tell. I think so, at least. I thought someone pushed me off. I don't see anyone. Oh, there you are. Okay. I was right. I was like, I knew there's someone there. Shoot, man, that guy is good. Oh, dang. Run, run. Luckily, though, also another nice thing about this server. So there's keep inventory on. So if I do die, I don't lose anything, which is really nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay away. Yee. Nearly got me. Okay, come around the corner. I'm ready for you. Tell you what, the NPCs are hard to fight. Okay, one more heart and we'll go after him. There we go. And come on, get wrecked. No. Yes. Okay. Cool. Now we can continue on and finally finish this this construction here with our wall. I guess we kind of want to hug the coast a bit more, so let's kind of go this way. And we'll just kind of come along here. Where'd the... Huh. Oh, that's right. The schematic's gone. I forgot about that. It's gone because, well, the server reset. Okay, well, it didn't reset, but restarted. Anyway, we'll just kind of have it come along here. I'm pretty sure I know where the wall is for the castle. I'm pretty sure it just ends like right up here. So if we just kind of continue along here, it should end up like about there. Okay, so let's see how this looks, because we can see it on our map here, at least fairly well. So we got it coming along here and around. Okay, so that's a good size. I like that. We got like a nice little valley here. I don't know if I'll fill that in or kind of flatten it. We'll see. But it also connects up with this valley here. Then we got a nice little valley over here. Actually, we might make these maybe some gardens or something like that for farms in case of sieges or something like that, perhaps. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off the server and go to my creative world to show you guys the, I guess, the full glory. Well, I guess not full glory, but almost full glory of the Rhudaur castle that we're going to be constructing over the course of, well, many episodes. It's going to take a while, that's for sure. And this is the castle. Now, I do need to fix the fortress or the gatehouse part for sieges because it's not, I guess, up to standard, which I got to fix. But I'll do that later. But at any rate, this is kind of how it's going to be. So let me just, I guess we can walk around it. And I'll show you guys all the, well, I guess maybe not all the secrets, but most of the architecture. So as you can see, there's a lot of little firing holes here for all the defenders, which I really do like this courtyard. It's very nice, very well defended. But anyway, we come in here. This still needs all to be completed. Yeah, that's the inners, the inner parts that I've cleared out. And then this is the hall leading up to, well, the grand hall, which is absolutely massive. I didn't intend it to be this big, but I just kept building and it kept getting bigger. I like how it turned out, though. I mean, it's just going to be a pain to build in survival mode, especially amassing all of the stone. And as you can see, there are 3 levels to this. I might have a 4th because there's so much room up here, but I really don't know. We might just cut it at that. I don't quite know. We might extend these all the way up. Actually, I might do that. I might just extend those all the way up. And then of course we got where the throne is going to be. The throne's going to be right up here. So it's a pretty grand hall. I mean, I don't know quite where we're going to have like a war room, perhaps. I mean, we might put one like, I don't know, maybe in here somewhere or up here, perhaps. I don't know. But there's a lot still to complete, as you can see. I've been working on this for about a week now. Well, over a week, actually. It's been over a week. But a lot of work's been going into it. But of course, now I stopped doing that for a while to work on this here. So I love my chicken farms. My chicken farms are wonderful. I love them. But because there's no redstone or redstone dust, I had to get a little bit creative in how we're going to do this. So this is my solution. Now, actually, let me see if I grab some eggs. So if I grab some eggs, and so we're having chickens here, a bunch of chickens, okay? And they're producing a ton of eggs. We stick eggs in here, and when this guy goes over, it fires an egg. Now, it's not as fast as my other one. And this is constantly on, so we'll probably hear, well, I'll keep the noise down. So, but honestly, I think it'd work. I mean, we've already got a chicken. Let's put a block there and see if, let's put a block there then. And see if we can get some more here. So it does work, as you can see. There's a chicken there. So this machine does work. It's just, it's going to be rather large to make. And then also for the if you're wondering how I got redstone or how I'm going to use redstone for the detector rails and the powered rails, basically they made some custom recipes, which is very nice, that replaces redstone with rope. So instead of using redstone for these recipes, I use rope instead, which is so much easier to come by because we can grow it using flax, which I already have a little bit of a flax farm on the server, and we should be getting some string from that relatively soon here, which should be nice. And then the walls are, I want to say about 5 or 3, 5 or 7, well, more like 5, I think. 5 blocks thick, which is pretty good, I think. I think it's pretty good. And then we've also got this here. I really do like this. I don't quite know what I'm going to do down there, though. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I tried building in some diagonals this time, just because I kind of like how it looks and all that. Because, I mean, that looks pretty good, I think. But anyway, that's going to be what we're going to be working on for the good probably month to 2 months on the server. We'll be mainly working on this monstrosity. We should be able, well, I should be able to complete this wall here and the gatehouse probably next episode or the episode after that. We'll see. I should be able to complete that. I should have enough stone actually in my one double chest to build this. Well, hopefully. We'll see. But I should have enough to build at least the gatehouse, if not the walls as well, which shouldn't be too bad. But then after that, we're going to need a lot more stone, basically. A lot more stone. Actually, if there's any of you guys on the server and you have spare stone lying around, I would be happy to to accept donations as that. Or pay you with gold, because I have an ungodly amount of gold for some reason. Probably from all the troll shells I kind of raided. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode of the, well, I guess a brand new series on the LOTR Survival server. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button. Oh, wait a minute. Before I end this, actually, I just want to show you how big this is compared to our old base. So this is the old dwarf fortress, and actually, let me get rid of this rain here because it's rather annoying. So this is my old fortress, old dwarf fortress. Compared to that, the castle. Yeah, it's big. I mean, this is the, you guys remember, well, actually, you guys remember how big that is. I mean, that's huge. Compared to that, I mean, I'd say it's roughly maybe the same the same block area, maybe even a little bit more, actually, with this one. Just because of how many layers there are, because this one only had, the one layer, but this one has multiple. Well, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. And as always, I'm Tuco. God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.